Hey, welcome back to the VHS Revolution Show. I'm David Schumann, and this is a special episode because it is Oscar nominations morning, and I am watching the Oscar nominations on YouTube and reacting to it. I have always loved the Oscars. Over the last few years, maybe not as much. Maybe it's not as important to me as it was when I was a teenager or in my 20s. I kind of know all those Oscars from the 90s by heart, and I have a lot of useless information of Oscar trivia and who won what and what year and all that kind of stuff, which is fun at times, but doesn't really get me far in life. But the Oscar nominations are always kind of an interesting thing. You know, everybody who follows the Oscars watches what gets nominated for the Golden Globes and the SAG Awards and all the different producers awards and all those kinds of things. And then they think they know what's coming when the Oscar nominations are announced, and oftentimes they do, but there's always a curveball. There's always someone that's predicted to be nominated that then gets excluded, or somebody who nobody thought would be nominated who then gets included. There's always going to be the usual surprises and snubs article that comes out every time there's an Oscar nominations announcement. It's actually stupid. I hate it. And nobody gets snubbed. All right. A snub is something that someone does on purpose. These are not purposeful. The Academy is full of thousands of members. Some of them watch all the movies, as we know. Some of them don't watch all the movies. We'd like to think that it's a perfect system, but it's not. So some people are going to get nominated, some aren't, and life is going to go on. And that's the way it is. So without further ado, let's get to the nominations. It's funny, the Oscar nominations used to be like a 5-minute thing, and now I'm looking at this, it's like 45 minutes. They didn't used to announce every category. Back in the 90s, they would have a star on, like a previous winner, along with the president of the Academy, and they would just read picture, director, actor, actress, supporting, screenplay, and maybe foreign film, I think, and that's it. But now they do every category. I mean, now they've done it for the last 10, 15 years. And they try to make it like an event. Just do the names. These things always succeed for me or fail based on like the presenters and the banter that they insist on doing. We'll see how it goes.
Elle Fanning in Sentimental Value.
Elle Fanning. I feel like that's a little bit of a surprise. Oh, 2 for Sentimental Value. That is surprising. Amy Madigan in Weapons. That was predicted. Wow, Wunmi Mosaku for Sinners. That's great. And Tiana Taylor for One Battle After Another. That's awesome. Wow. They always have to spread out the actor nominations, so they do like an actor category and then they do a bunch of like below the line stuff. Makeup and hairstyling. Frankenstein, Kokuho, Sinners, Smashing Machine, Ugly Stepsister. I have heard of 3 of those movies. Adapted screenplay.
Screenplay by Will Tracy. Frankenstein, written for the screen by Guillermo del Toro.
Frankenstein.
Hamnet,
getting some love.
By Chloe Zhao and Maggie O'Farrell. One Battle After Another, written by Paul Thomas Anderson. And Train Dreams, screenplay by Clint Bentley and Greg Cuidar.
Okay. I don't see any big omissions so far.
One Battle After Another.
Nice. Benicio del Toro.
Jacob Elordi and Frankenstein.
Oh. There's some Frankenstein love.
Delroy Lindo.
Oh, wow. Delroy Lindo.
Sean Penn, One Battle After Another.
Sean Penn.
And Stellan Skarsgård in Sentimental
Wow.
Value.
See, there's the little Jacob Elordi, Delroy Lindo. There's some inclusions and some exclusions so far, especially in those acting categories. I see some Frankenstein love, maybe a little bit more than was thought of or predicted. That's cool. All right, now we're taking a commercial break for literally no reason. Wow, casting. This is cool. First new category in 25 years. Hamnet. Marty Supreme. Give me a curveball. Give me like something. The Secret Agent. All right. Well, that's Sinners. See, the whole thing about like once they expanded the nominees to 10 movies for Best Picture, I feel like we see the same movies in every category over and over again. And when it was 5 movies, it felt like there was a lot more variety in the categories. Doesn't happen as much now. It's kind of like the same 10 movies get nominated in almost every category. So it's like, okay, cool, but starts to feel a little repetitive for me. Diane Warren? Amazing. Diane Warren. Always nominated, never wins. She's nominated for movies that no one has ever heard of, except Diane Warren. I like the lack of banter. There's not a lot of like stupid banter that sometimes weighs these things down. It's good. They're just kind of like reading the categories, like getting through it. I really appreciate that. So there's this idea that maybe The Secret Agent, it was just an accident, and Sentimental Value could all also be nominated for Best Picture. We'll see about that. Animated feature film. See, this is like one of those categories, production design, where it feels like give something to like Avatar. Like, let me see some other movies other than just the same ones. But whatever. F1. All right, there's F1's first nomination for editing. I expected to also get some sound nominations. I'm actually a little surprised that Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning didn't get a sound nomination. I mean, I kind of hate that movie, but the sound work was pretty impressive. Best Actor.
The nominees are Timothée Chalamet and Marty Supreme.
Awesome. Chalamet.
Leonardo DiCaprio in One Battle.
Okay. I was expecting those. I'm glad that they both got nominated. Ethan Hawke in Blue Moon. That's awesome. Michael B. Jordan in Sinners. Great. Wagner Moura and The Secret Agent. That's a great category. I haven't seen all those movies, but I know a lot of those actors are really talented. Actress. Here we go.
Jessie Buckley in Hamnet.
Jessie Buckley in Hamlet.
Rose Byrne in If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You.
Rose Byrne, that's great.
Kate Hudson in Song.
Oh, Kate Hudson got in. Wow.
Renata Reinsva in Sentimental Value. And Emma Stone in Begonia.
Wow. So then who didn't get included if Kate Hudson got in? I don't remember.
Achievement in directing. The nominees are Chloe Zhao, Hamnet. Josh Safdie, Marty Supreme.
Nice.
Paul Thomas Anderson, One
Nice.
Battle After Another.
Paul Thomas Anderson.
Joachim Trier, Sentimental Value. And Ryan Coogler.
Nice. Ryan Coogler for Sinners. That's great. That's a great collection of directors.
And
Best Picture are
Begonia. Ed Guiney and Andrew Lowe. Yorgos Lanthimos, Emma Stone, and Lars Knudsen.
Begonia.
F1, Chad Owen,
F1.
Pitt,
What?
Jeremy Kleiner, Joseph
That's
Kosinski,
awesome.
and Bruckheimer, producers.
F1 was my favorite movie of the year.
Frankenstein, Guillermo del Toro.
Frankenstein.
J. Miles Dale and Scott Stuber, producers.
Hamnet, Liza Marshall, Pippa Harris, Nicholas Gonda,
Hamnet.
Steven Spielberg, and Sam Mendes, producers.
Steven Spielberg. What?
Marty Supreme, Eli Bush, Ronald Bronstein.
Marty Supreme. Yep.
Josh Safdie, Anthony Koutagis, and Timothée Chalamet, producers.
One Battle After Another.
One Battle After Another. Yep.
Sarah Murphy,
Great.
Paul Thomas Anderson, producers.
The Secret Agent, Emily Leclos, producer.
Sentimental Value.
Sentimental Value.
Maria Cravat and Andrea Bertinson Otmar, producers.
Sinners, Zinzi Kugler,
Sinners.
Sev Ohanian, and Ryan Coogler, producers.
It's great.
And Train Dreams.
Train
Arissa
Dreams.
McMahon, Teddy Schwartzman,
That's a great
Will
collection of movies. I still haven't seen them all, but now begins the
Michael Hyman,
period of seeing all the
Congratulations
all the
to
nominated
this year's
movies.
nominees.
So let's see. I've seen F1, I've seen Marty Supreme, I've seen Sinners, and I've seen One Battle. So now I gotta see all the other ones. So that was only 19 minutes. For some reason, the ABC video is 45 minutes because it has to do all the after talk with all the commentators and everything on Good Morning America or Today or whatever the show is. So that was cool. That was actually really brisk, and I'm glad that they went through it quickly. A few things that came to mind: Avatar getting 1 nomination, maybe 2. Nothing for Wicked for good. Not a production design, not a visual effects. That was surprising after the first movie got so many nominations. You know, I don't love Sinners. I know a lot of people do. It's not my favorite movie ever, but I love Ryan Coogler and all the people involved, and I'm very happy for all of them. And that the movie got so many nominations is really great. And, you know, Warner Brothers just killed it this year with One Battle and Weapons and Sinners. Just amazing original movies. And so I'm pretty satisfied with all of these. I'm sure something will occur to me later, like, oh my God, they didn't blah, blah, blah. Kind of amazing that Sinners got so many nominations given, and of course it's a beloved movie, but it is also kind of a genre movie, and non-traditional dramas kind of rarely get recognized in this way. And the movie really cut through, and it's really kind of amazing to watch. Oh, Chase Infinity. Chase Infinity didn't get nominated for One Battle After Another. That was the big exclusion. All right, so that's basically it. A great collection of nominees, films. I look forward to seeing those films, especially not just the ones nominated for Best Picture, but also Blue Moon and some of the other ones that are nominated in some of the other categories. I really want to see If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. You know, there's other 2025 movies that I really want to see. There's Jay Kelly and Highest to Lowest and Eddington, movies that didn't get Oscar nominations, but they were talked about a lot. The way I feel about it is the Oscars are great. They're fun to watch. They're fun to talk about. But ultimately, what matters most is that these movies live on forever, and movies touch us in different ways. And those movies are important to us. You know, I'm doing my 100 favorite movies of the 21st century list, and I've done 4 parts. So I've done 80 movies so far. And those are the movies that are important to me. I don't really care if a movie was nominated or won. I love it. And we love the movies that we love, and they hit us in different ways. And that's really what's most important. So if you love One Battle After Another and you love Sentimental Value and Sinners and Marty Supreme, well then great. You're excited, and I'm excited for you. And if the movie that you love this year didn't get nominated, that's totally okay. It doesn't mean anything. So let's just all enjoy this time, enjoy these movies, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, take care.